Hello and welcome to this presentation on the Medmont Meridia corneal topographer. In this presentation we'll introduce the two models that are available. So as you can see, both models look very similar. On the left we have the professional model and on the right we have the classic model. They look pretty much the same. From the back they're identical, but from the front the only difference is that the professional model or the pro model has little dots either side of the cone. Those dots are the additional light sources which are there to allow for the anterior imaging capability that the Pro model has. Otherwise, they're identical. So looking at the features of the classic model, it has the same functionality as the popular E300, but it does have some additional features. It has a wider field of view than the E300 at 16mm by 17.5mm. The black and white camera has been replaced with a colour camera, and we now have white Placido rings. There are 5 quick keys on the instrument base, which we'll look at further in other presentations. These allow you to operate the machine from the instrument itself, rather than having to go back to the mouse and keyboard of your PC. Both instruments come with the calibration ball storage incorporated into the instrument itself. This is important because your calibration ball is essential for calibration and unfortunately easy to misplace if it's not with the instrument. So being able to store it in the instrument is a great new feature. Both instruments come with Medmont Studio 7 as standard with the additional features that offers. So now looking at the Pro model, it has all the same features as the classic model, but it also includes anterior imaging and video. And that is with white light, but also with infrared light for meibomian gland imaging and blue light for fluorescein imaging and video. The imaging capability allows you to measure tear meniscus height, and it also allows you to measure scotopic and photopic pupil measurements by varying the light. There's a focus guidance aid, and it also includes proven imaging grading scales such as EFRON and BHVI. These grading scales allow you to combine those grading scales with your images that you've taken for that patient and build comprehensive dry eye patient screening reports that can be used for your own reference or when referring the patient on, or even for giving patients advice about their treatment. So looking at the features of the topographer itself, it's a small cone design and it's a reflection system based on Placido rings. This means that you're reflecting from the tears, and it does mean that you'll need a good quality tear film to be able to get an accurate representation of corneal shape. The small cone design means that you get better coverage than a large cone design because you have no interference from the nose or the brow. The instrument just gets beyond that and closer to the eye, and so therefore you don't lose parts of your map. The instruments have a small footprint and are easily put onto your combi unit or a separate table and don't take up a great deal of space. Many thanks.